Hi, in this tutorial we are going to learn how to set up your AutoCAD with page setup, as in make use of your paper space. Now many people draw without using the paper space. It doesn't make you a bad AutoCAD drafter if you don't use the paper space, but you could make your work much more efficient if you use your paper space. So usually, you can say this drawing was made out with the title block scaled for each drawing. You understand? So, but let's exploit trying to make use of our paper space. So to do it, I would copy out this drawing. I will highlight it, then hit CO enter. Yeah, so let's take it towards here. Okay, so we have it isolated. So the first thing is you go to this layout. You can right click. I usually like renaming it, so I can say building plan. Hit my enter key once done. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to look for the layout. Yeah, so okay, the next thing you want to do is to look for the layout tab. So this is my layout tab, so I'll click on it. So we have new page setup, insert view. So I'll click on page setup. Now I have only building plan highlighted, so I'll click on modify because I'm planning to modify it. So if you have a printer that you use for plotting, you can highlight the print. You can choose the print. If you have a printer for plotting, you can choose the printer here, assuming you use this DesignJet T520. So, but I don't have a printer right now attached to this, connected to this system. So I would click on this. Now, here we now set our paper space. I'll choose A3 because if I'm going to print, I'm going to make use of A3. So I'm going to go for the landscape option, wider width and shorter height. Now, this DWG to PDF. So I'm going to get the plot as a PDF. So now be careful over here, leave it at layout. Then make sure your scale is set to 1:1. You can just highlight it and correct it. Then set this to the unit of your drawing. So I'm drawing in mm. So other things, keep this at landscape because I selected A3 at landscape here. Then do you want to plot transparency, object line weight, plot with plot styles, plot paper space last. So I leave this at default. I think it works well for me. Quality, if you have a very, very powerful system, you can improve this to maybe maximum. Then my plot style, I leave it at none. So let's go ahead. I'll click on OK. Yeah, so I can close this. So now the next thing is you want to import your title block design. So I'll hit I enter. I'll look for it here. Okay, I can see it. So you can double click, have it here. Okay, so I'm wondering why it's not showing up. Okay, let me use this. This should be more recent. Okay, so the only way to find out is I hit Z, then A, enter. So I can see it's actually very, very big. So that's why we've not been seeing it. Very, very big. Many of them different sizes. So I've deleted one, and this is the second one I'm deleting. Okay, so I would undo because that's the last. So what do? You scale this. So I will highlight it, type SC, enter, then use 0.01. I hope it's small. Yeah, it's small enough. So I want it to take almost this paper space. So I need to be careful. So I'll scale it up and maybe use 1.35. Just a guess. Okay, it's too low. I'll use 2. Let's try 2. Let's put it inside the paper space and see. So I'll switch off my auto to have more flexibility. Okay, so it's taking most of it. Now, why do we have this not like taking a good proportion of this space? Is because this title block might not have been done to 420 stroke 297, which is exact paper size for A3 papers. So I'll just try and make this be at the center. So let's go a little bit to the right, just a little bit. Okay, it's not bad. So now the next thing you need to do is we want to set which area do we want to display the drawings. So I'll go here, rectangular. I'll now click on this edge to this because that's where I want it to show. Yeah. So once done, you can now double click. So we have 2 layouts showing. So I'll click outside this, click on this. I would not need it again. This is the old layout. So this is my new layout. So now I want to edit what is going to be displayed. So I'll double click on this. So I'm in. You can see you can roll your mouse roller button. So try and zoom into your particular drawing. Yeah, so now this is not big enough. So what I do is just roll your mouse a little bit. Okay, this is well zoomed. So usually, because I would like to state the scale I'm drawing, I usually wish to know which scale I was drawing at. So I just click anyone randomly. So 140, no. So it's now 1 to 50. Let's try 1 to 100. I want it to be a little bit bigger than 1 to 100. So let me close this. I have to create my custom scale. So just scroll down, go to custom. So don't forget it's between 1 to 50 and 1 to 100. So preferably, okay, this is 1. Let me just be sure. This is 1 to 100. Do I want it a little bit bigger? It looks okay, but just for us to learn, 1 to 75 might be okay. So let's create our custom scale. So you scroll down. So we'll go custom. So just go straight down, 1 to 50. Click your add button. So 1 colon, let me see, 75. So you change your drawing units. Paper units 1, you want it to represent 75 mm or 75 units of your drawing. So I'll click on this OK. Then in case you didn't choose the right position, you can use the move up, you understand, move up, or the move down arrow. So now it's well set. Let's try it. So I'll click OK. So let me go to this 1 to 75. it's just almost enough. So maybe 1 to 80, although 1 to 80 is not a good scale practice. So what I'll do is just leave it at 1 to 100. It's better. So once done, you can lock it, because it's very important. Maybe when you go back, you don't want to mistakenly alter this position of this drawing. So I'll lock it. Then we must not forget I had something highlighted here that I wanted to show. So I'll go back to model space.